Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host Red. I got a video today from Industrial Reborn.
Something unusual is happening in the modern dating world. At first it was barely noticeable, a faint noise somewhere in the background. But lately, that sound has grown louder, much louder. It's the sound of a question echoing through podcasts, group chats, and late-night conversations. Where have all the men gone?
Says poll shows liberal women are on a crash course with the dating hell they created.
I mean, I covered a story about how women hate liberal. Oh, wait, I did that on my other channel, Chow Time 2.0. If you guys want to watch that one, the links are down below to the other channel.
What do you mean crash course?
What do you mean by that?
Rob, if you want to pull up the story here. So is there a glimmer of hope for bitter, single, liberal women?
No.
15 minutes later.
Brandon, you're 30.
Yeah.
That girl that did a commercial for us,
yeah,
whom you introduced to us, right?
Yeah.
If she was a hardcore liberal, okay, she's dropped at gorgeous. You'll like her. She's attractive. By the way, if she's a hardcore liberal, AOC, armpits, the whole nine, but she's dropped at gorgeous, would you marry her?
No.
Why not? Why wouldn't you marry her?
Oh, they'll ruin your life.
What do you mean by that?
Because they're just nasty. Like
she's gorgeous, though.
I know, but it's like a trap.
Brandon,
It's a trap.
careful, she's hot.
But the problem is with them is that they want to control the relationship. They want to control the dynamic, and they just have like this nasty.
You don't think as a man you can impose your, masculine side and raise the kids the way you want?
No, they'd call that toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. The dating hell they created.
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna need you to turn up the sarcasm on this video. It's showtime!
Woo! Now wait a minute, Mr. Patrick Bet David. Come on, this cannot be so. I mean, are you implying that women are the architects of their own demise? No
Agreed.
way. My only question is, where could you possibly get this thought from?
I don't. Shout out to Destro to be able to make AI to make it seem like he's actually doing interviews with a lot of these other creators. Man, bro. Shout outs to you. I love his channel. I love everything about his channel. I love his comedy. I love his wordsmithing. He's definitely a word guru, right? Give the man some subs. He's almost at 50. He's not at 100. I've been watching this guy before I even started, and he's still smaller than me, which is sad because his videos are definitely better than mine.
I don't think men realize that women of our generation have been told by the women of older generations since we were young, don't rely on a man for anything, have your own money, get a good job, get an education, because a man can't take that from you.
Because they screwed you.
I don't need no man. Well, okay, touche, Mr. David. I guess hearing it from the horse's mouth does make your argument more sound. Maybe I jumped the gun a little bit, and for that, I apologize. But come on, man, it's not like women are out here sounding the alarm that their strategy is failing. It's not like they are concerned, so why should we be? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I would be more inclined to believe the narrative if we had more proof or evidence of women wanting other women on how the independent growth story ends.
All these women online are keeping y'all single because you're waiting for a small population of men to come and like whisk you off of your feet, and they're not coming because you're not in the right place. Or that type of man is just not looking for you. And that's the unfortunate truth. I think we need to start dating with the intent of like looking at the future, not this quote unquote ideal that we have in our heads, whatever fantasies that TikTok has shown us about like what love is, when half of it's a bunch of curated nonsense. We're always looking.
It's funny. She's not wrong, right? Because this is how I've always imagined things when I was growing up. I imagined a wife, kids, and a family. It was just a silhouette. It was just a silhouette of a family, right? And then I meet women. And I met with my ex-wife. You know what I did with the silhouette? I just placed her into the silhouette of what I wanted. It wasn't that I wanted a particular woman or anything like that. She had to be this tall, this good looking, this big of boobs. No. It was just a silhouette of a person, a woman next to me and kids. And all I did was place her into that silhouette. I think a lot of men are like this, right? We're looking for a relationship. We're looking for family. We're looking for kids. We're looking for like the more end goal thing. And that end goal thing, anybody can kind of fit into that mold as long as they're willing to work with you. You're not looking for a particular woman. No, it's just a particular person that wants to build with us, and it could be within any mold or shape. It's just a silhouette.
Looking for passion and butterflies and excitement, and in reality, you should be with somebody that makes you feel calm. You should look for the person that makes you feel at ease. You want to pick the person that you can be around for a week and never get sick of them. You feel safe with them. You feel like you can trust them. When they're with you, you feel like you can take on the world.
And when they're gone, you feel like you actually miss them.
That's the person that you need to be looking for. And also get real with yourself about who you actually are. If we're on TikTok all the time, we're watching other people's lives, we're perceiving that as the expectation.
Correct.
Instead of us looking at what do I actually want? What do I actually need? And when you get off the phone, you actually start living your life and like dating people and being present without all this crap in your head, you're gonna start to realize, oh wait, what I want is actually real simple. And the person that you're gonna end up with is the person that then will go out of their way to show you consistently that they are the one.
When are we going to realize that these expectations we have of men in the dating world are a little bit absurd? 6 feet tall, 6 figures, handsome, has to pay, has to plan, has to bring a gift? Are we serious?
Yeah, you guys are.
I'm sorry, ladies, but in this economy, if your man is voicing to you that he's struggling financially, mentally, hard labor, so probably physically too, and you just sit there and give him emotional support, then you're failing as a partner. The whole stay-at-home girlfriend, housewife is dead. You gotta get up and find some sort of way to make money. I'm sorry, but that whole man provides for woman, it just doesn't work anymore. People are relying on combined incomes to survive. And
I think more than 50% of the couples out in the world, or I mean in the US, more than 50% are using combined dual income. I think only 25%ish, 15%ish are stay-at-home mothers.
pay rent. And men wonder why all these girls aren't in their soft girl era these days.
Oh, okay. I guess once again I stand corrected. So maybe there is a large faction of women that are sounding the alarm. Maybe their time behind the unforgiving wall of no return has initiated a period of rehabilitation. But you do know that most of these women are post-war or fighting for their lives in the menopausal wars. You know, we can't use them as reliable sources because they have already been used up by the streets. If only we had some more feedback from the young 304s. What say you about the young, vibrant succubus? Full of life, hate, and misandry. Surely she is immune to such threats. For her heavily used crotch is the world's oyster, and every man desires her. Yes, they are out here enjoying life. They're jumping from rod to rod and going to therapy. Let's ignore the heavy drinking and chronic pharmaceutical drug use. It's clear to any man that these women are...
I do feel that a lot more women drink, especially younger women, than a lot of younger men. I deal with a lot of young men. A lot of them actually don't drink that much. Most of the young women I deal with or meet with, they drink a lot.
Are emotionally stable. In fact, some might say this is the greatest time to be a modern woman, right? Yeah, I'd like to see you dispute those facts, Mr. Patrick.
It's funny because Patrick doesn't have to do anything, right? He just gotta, Destro has to just put videos out there, just pretty much wins the argument for Patrick.
Dating hell they created.
I don't want anything anymore. I don't want a house. I don't want kids, any more kids. I don't want a relationship. I'm not looking for a partner or a marriage. I'm not looking for a dream job. I'm not looking for a dream career. I don't want to go back to school. I don't really want to learn any more hobbies. I don't want to do anything. I feel broken. Like, I feel like I've lost all motivation to live and to try to achieve things because I really don't feel like it matters. And I feel like all of this is a filthy scheme and trick. But I really, really do not see the point of living anymore. Am I alone? Am I just crazy?
I don't need no man.
I mean, those are some harsh thoughts.
And
I don't need no man.
I don't want to be anymore. And I understand that that's a very, very heavy sentence. And no, that does not mean that I'm trying to... because I don't. But I would be lying to myself by saying that I want to be alive because I don't. Being alive is expensive, and I feel like I'm finding myself questioning often, what is the point of being alive if I can't afford to live? Period. I got the red notice on my door yesterday, and it has really brought forward this, I don't know, this like sense of heaviness, this...
I mean, they only feel this way now because they have to take care of themselves. Back in the day, women hardly ever felt this way, right? Because men provided and protected for them. All they did was enjoy life with their kids.
breakdown that I've been having all week.
I don't know, man. This doesn't sound like fun at all. You see, I thought that not needing a man and being independent was supposed to be the dream, the ultimate victory, the final boss level of modern womanhood. But now all I'm hearing is a bunch of complaining, which is quite strange because according to the media that never lies to us, this lifestyle is supposed to be amazing. It's almost like those Instagram posts of women drinking champagne at high-end bars, flying to exotic countries, and trying on red bottoms in luxury stores for just a lie. It's almost like they were faking it until they made it, or maybe, just maybe, it's almost like independent women still have to pay bills too. It's crazy, right? I mean, think about it. It's almost like the 4B movement lifestyle is quietly pushing more and more of them into depression.
Especially because this weekend is one of my busiest weeks for work. I go to two out of my 3 jobs.
2 out of my 3 jobs. I don't need no man.
Yeah, one man would help eliminate at least 1 or 2 of those jobs.
Not today, but this weekend. I work overnight today, and then tomorrow morning I'll come home, get a couple hours of sleep. I'll go to one of my jobs, and then once I clock out of that job, I'll be going straight to another overnight shift. Somehow by Monday, I gotta pay $1,918.80. And it would take a literal miracle for me to get that.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because I have to go into a meeting. I have 3 meetings today. I have been in the corporate life for almost half my life. For context, I'm 40 years old. I have 2 children who are 11 and 7. And I fell for it. I fell for this thing where, go to college, get your degree. If you want to have kids, you can do it all. You can have a career, you can have kids, you can just do everything. Well, I don't want to do everything. I don't want to do that anymore. I fell for that shit. Do not fall for it. Do not fall for that shit. I want to take my kids to school. I want to pick them up from school. I want to be there when they get home.
It's what you guys had. It is literally what women had.
I want to chaperone for them, volunteer at school. I just want to go to the gym, clean my house, do laundry, go to the grocery store, and just be home. So do me a favor. Do not fall for that shit because it is not worth it. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, no sympathies here.
Don't do it. Be home, find a way to be home, be with your family, be with your kids. Just, it's not worth it. None of this is worth it.
So even if she's gorgeous, hot, dropped it, you walk in the mall, everybody's having, necks just breaking because they're checking out your girl. You don't care. You wouldn't marry her if she was a liberal.
Marry, no. I might get tricked initially, but marry, no. That'd ruin your life. You always say you can make the wrong decision with who you marry and it could ruin your life.
It's so true, though.
Mind you, it's not worth It's not worth the effort to try to fix her to get on the journey that we're
So
going.
you know what's happening with them?
Yeah.
Because the looks, go so quickly, right?
It's almost like trying to compete with men over who can rack up the highest body count isn't actually fulfilling. It's almost like ignoring the instinct to build a home, find a provider, a protector, raise children, and create a family might have some psychological consequences. And maybe, just maybe, spending years convincing yourself that a baby in your womb is just a, quote, clump of cells has a way of hollowing something out inside of you. Maybe all of that combined starts to chip away at a woman's inner balance. Maybe it even destroys her inner chi. Almost like there's a cost for all this independent girl foolishness. But hey, what do I know? Everything.
Everything.
But once again, I'm just speculating.
My man.
Women say the dating pool feels emptier than ever. Profiles sit untouched. Messages go unanswered. And the silence grows.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. Jerry.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blast.
This is why community was such a big thing before, and women dealt with women and they taught each other things and went on in life. Now look at what women are teaching each other. Like all of the millennial women just pretty much sold out every other woman generation under them. Gen X, Z, Alpha, whatever the hell's after millennials and stuff. They all got sold out. All right. I mean, I feel like millennials / baby boomers sold out all of the lower generations. We just got to kind of navigate our way through it. Please subscribe, comment down below. Really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.